Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be covering what are generative sequence classification methods, discriminative sequence classification methods, discriminative local classification methods, and also I'll explain texture tailing methods for topic segmentation. I'll explain all these topics in detail. Guys, I have uploaded complete NLP subject tutorials. I'll provide that link in description. You can watch from there. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. At first, I will explain what are generative sequence classification methods. The generative sequence classification methods. These methods has capability to understand complete meaning of the sentence. By giving various kinds of examples, we'll train this model and we call these examples as training data sets. So by using various training data sets, this model is trained. Whenever we give any paragraph, this model will identify where to break sentences. That is nothing but this model will identify where are boundaries. For example, I'll give an example to this model like she is a doctor, she works in a hospital. Whenever I give this example using training data set, this model will understand various patterns and this model will calculate probability. If there is end of the sentence, probability is 1 or else probability is 0. At first, this model will read each word like she, no full stop. So probability 0 is not to break sentence. So probability 0, A, not to break sentence. Probability 0. After doctor, there is full stop. After doctor, it is considered as end of the sentence. So probability is 1. So this particular part is considered as end of the sentence. And next, she, probability 0, work 0, in 0, A 0. And the hospital, after hospital there is full stop. So here probability is 1. So this part is considered as other sentence. So by using various kinds of examples, that is by using training data set, this model is trained. So by using various kinds of examples, this model will understand probability and then it will decide whether it is end of the sentence or not. That is nothing but whether there is boundary or not. One of the example of generative sequence classification method is hidden Markov model. This hidden Markov model, this model has two hidden states. One is boundary and next one is no boundary. And you can write this example in exam. And second one is discriminative sequence classification methods. Guys, discriminative sequence classification methods. This model don't have capability to understand meaning of the sentence. Whereas if you consider generative model has capability to understand meaning of the sentence. But discriminative model don't have capability to understand meaning of the sentence. Just by identifying features like where is full stop, this model will decide whether we need to include boundary or not. For example, I'll give various features to this model like parts of speech like what is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, etc. And what are capital letters, what are word patterns. And I'll give some features like whenever there is full stop, next alphabet starts with capital letter, then it is considered as end of the sentence. So by understanding all these features, this model will generate output, that is whether there is boundary or not. One of the example of discriminative sequence classification method is confidential random field. Shortly we call it as CRF. For example, I will give input to CRF like I met Dr. Reddy, he was kind. So by understanding various kinds of features, this model will understand that full stop after doctor, which is not end of the sentence. So only here there is end of the sentence. So one sentence is I met Dr. Reddy and next sentence is he was kind. So based on features, this model will decide whether there is boundary or not. And third one is discriminative local classification methods. So same example which I explained before, but there is one word extra, that is local. Yes, local mean instead of reading complete paragraph, this model will read each sentence at a time and then this model will decide whether there is boundary or not. So instead of reading complete paragraph, this model will read each sentence at a time and then this model will decide whether we need to include boundary or not. For example, I'll give one example to this model like he lives in US, he's a student. So based on features, this model will decide whether we need to include boundary or not. But whenever this model read input like US, after U there is full stop. So this model gets confused whether it is end of the sentence or not. So this model is simple and fast and this model is suitable only for small data. It is not suitable for large data. But this model don't have capability to understand complete sentence or paragraph. Just this model will identify features like where is full stop and based on that, this model will decide whether we need to include full stop or not. Next I will explain various texture tailing methods for topic segmentation. Thus texture tailing. This method was developed by Martin Hurst. Thus by using this technique, we can divide long document into smaller sections based on topic. So this method is mainly used for topic segmentation in NLP. But how this method will divide long document into smaller sections based on topic? This method is based on idea that if there are similar words, then it is considered same topic or else it is different topic. Let's for example, let us consider topic is related to school. In topic school, some words will repeat like classroom, attendance, children, chalk piece, blackboard, etc. If similar words repeat, then it is considered same topic or else it is different topic. This is how text detailing method will divide long document into various sections. Next I will explain how text detailing method will work. Let's set first. This method will divide long document into various smaller blocks. After dividing long document into smaller blocks, after that, this method will compare whether there are similar words in two blocks or not. If there are similar words in two blocks, then these two blocks comes under same topic, or else if there are different words in two blocks are different. That this is text detailing graph. For example, let's say my document contains total 20 pages. If you observe this graph level, till here graph level is same, and again here graph level is same. But if you observe here, in this particular portion, graph size increases as graph level increases from page number 13 to 16. So from page number 13 to 16, there are different words. As there are different words from page number 13 to 16, page number 13 to 16 belongs to different topic. And from page number 1 to 12 and from 16 to 20, graph level is same. That is nothing but there are similar words. So all these pages comes under one topic, and from page number 13 to 16, this is other topic. Guys, we will use two methods in text detailing. One is block comparison method and second one is vocabulary introduction method. First I will explain what is block comparison method. Guys, in block comparison method, we will compare two blocks. If many words match, then it is considered same topic. Only few words match, then it is considered different topic. This formula, similarity is equal to sigma wt block 1 into wt block 2 by under root sigma wt square into block 1 under root sigma t wt square block 2. This is formula. I'll give one simple example so that you can clearly understand this formula and how block comparison method works. For example, let's say there are two blocks. First block contains words like student, teacher, assignment, grade. And second block contains words like teacher, feedback, assignment, marks. At first we need to combine all these words. If there are any similar words, we consider it as one word. So total there are words like student, teacher, assignment, grade, feedback, marks. So at first we need to arrange like this: student, teacher, assignment, grade, feedback, marks. In block 1 there is student, so here I will include 1. And similarly in block 2 there is teacher, so I will include 1. And similarly assignment in block 1, so 1. And grade is in block 1, so here I will include 1. And feedback, there is no feedback in block 1, so 0. There are no marks in block 1, so I will include 0. And similarly for block 2, so students, there is no word student in block 2, so 0. Teacher is in block 2, so 1. Assignment in block 2, 1. Grade is not in block 2, so 0. Feedback is in block 2, 1. And similarly marks is in block 2, so I will include 1. If there is any word in particular block, we will include 1, or else we need to include 0. Now we will apply formula. So 1 into 0 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1. So after calculating this value, I will get 1 plus 1, that equal to 2. So sigma t wt block 1 into wt block 2. This value is 2. Next we will calculate under root sigma t wt square block 1 into under root sigma t wt square block 2. That is nothing but we to calculate under root whole square for block 1. So under root 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square plus 0 square plus 0 square. That is nothing but under root 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is root 4. Root 4 is nothing but 2. So value of this block 1 whole square is 2. And similarly, next we need to calculate under root whole square for block 2. So under root 0 square plus 1 square plus 1 square plus 0 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Total there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ones. So that is root 4, that equal to 2. Now we will calculate similarity, that equal to 2 by 2 into 2, that equal to 2 by 4, that equal to 0.5. Guys, if value is 0.5 or less than 0.5, then there is match. That is nothing but both blocks comes under same topic. So as value is 0.5, both blocks comes under same topic. So this block student, teacher, assignment, grade, and similarly block 2 teacher, feedback, assignment, marks. These two blocks comes under same topic. Next I will explain vocabulary introduction method. This is formula. score is equal to new words in block 1 plus new words in block 2 by 2 into W. W is nothing but number of words in 2 blocks. The same example, let's here teacher and here also there is teacher. And similarly, there is assignment and here also there is assignment. So what are new words? A student and as well as grade. These two are new words. So here for new words in block 1, value is 2 because there are 2 new words. Place similarly here in block 2 new words, feedback and marks. These two are new words. So similarly, new words in block 2 is 2. That is 2 plus 2, 4 by 2 into number of words in block 1 and block 2. So number of words in block 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4 and similarly number of words in block 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So total words is 4. So that is 2 plus 2, 4 by 4 into 2 that equal to 8, that equal to 1 by 2 that equal to 0.5. If value is 0.5 then we consider it as same topic. So these two blocks comes under same topic.